National Memorial Service that took place on Tuesday has been followed by 3 days of Mandela's body lying in state. Mandela's burial will take place in his hometown on Sunday.
Joining us on the phone now from South Africa is Nicholas Pearce.
He is a clinical assistant professor of management at Northwestern University who is teaching in Africa, and he waited in line to see Mandela lying in state. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Robin?
Doing well. So tell us about these lines. Did you wait in line a long time, and are they still stretching this morning?
So I had the opportunity to go out to Pretoria this morning where President Mandela is lying in state. And there's still a significant amount of energy here in South Africa as people are celebrating his life. But there were literally tens of thousands of people who were queued all over the streets and all over the highway side there in Pretoria off the N1 highway waiting to see President Mandela. So we were able to spend some time out in Pretoria this morning, but also to visit President Mandela's home in Houghton, which is a neighborhood in Johannesburg, where mourners were also continuing to celebrate his life, dancing and singing and adding their tributes to a growing shrine.
Nicholas, did you wait in line for a while? Are there thousands? Are there hundreds of people looking at his body at the same time?
Absolutely. So we waited in line as long as we could, and we received word that the government was going to shut off the queue at 5:30 p.m. local time, which is a little bit over a couple hours from now. At the time, there were about 20 or 30,000 people in line, some of whom had been there as early as 5 a.m. So it became fairly apparent pretty quickly that if we were to wait any longer, we would have probably been waiting in vain. And there was a lot of kind of palpable disappointment that was setting in because the government announced not extend the hours for President Mandela.
Nicholas, let me ask you before we let you go, there's been a lot of talk here in the States about the interpreter at Mandela's memorial service not really seeming to know sign language, and he's come out and said that you know, he was hearing voices when he was doing it. Are they talking about that at all in South Africa?
There are three things that people are talking about here. One is certainly President Mandela's life. The second of those things is this speech that President Obama gave while he was here on Tuesday. And the third thing that people are talking about now is this interpreter. This is top of mind. It is all over the news and all over the conversation. And some of the people I've been able to meet here in Johannesburg, they're certainly talking about this and how it's almost an international embarrassment for them, but they're trying to figure out whether or not they should believe what he's saying. But it's top of mind here for sure.
Well, interesting. Thank you so much for giving us your perspective. Nicholas Pearce from Northwestern University. Thank you.
You're very welcome.